All right, we're back now. We had to have a little break there as we changed things over for part one. We finished part one of our show. Now we're going to get on to part two of today's show. In this part two, we're going to have two companies to talk about. And so we'll get right to it. The first company is San Gold Corporation. San Gold, on the disclosure, we're not shareholders of the company. They are a banner sponsor on our website. If you look to my sides here, you'll see our banner sponsors. You'll find the San Gold one there. If you click on that, it'll take you to their website where you can go do your own homework on the company. San Gold is also a featured company in our Allan Reports email newsletter. We started coverage of them on our October the 30th, 2008 edition. That was our 20th edition. If you look above me, you'll see the reports section there, and that's where you'll find that 20th edition if you'd like to have a read of that. We've also had them on some of our past shows here. One of them, we had them on two times on our Ustream channel on September the 2nd, 2010 and July the 20th, 2010. And then we also had them on our May 27th edition of our show on our YouTube channel. If you'd like to watch those shows, just look above me there. One of those sides. I can't quite remember all the time. Got a little bit of dyslexia affecting me there. There's icons there for the YouTube and the Ustream channel. Just look for those dates and you can watch our coverage of San Gold in there. Their website, I'm just going to pull that up. San Gold's website is, I just got to shut that one down, is sangold.ca. So the news release we're looking for, if you go to the news and reports, you'll see they had news out on September the 9th. And the headline from that news release, it's just coming up here, is San Gold extends 007 to depth and a long strike and nearing the Emperor Kimberlite. They had reported exploration drilling is extending the 007 zone to depth and a long strike towards the Emperor zone. Then they had some details about the grades that they're hitting. For example, one of the holes, -042, yielded 32 grams of gold over 4.8 meters. That works out to just close to a 1 ounce per ton over 15 feet. They had other drill holes there that they give us some details on. They have a summary of the current round of drill results is contained in the following table. So then if you look down in the following table, you'll see the grades and the intersections that they found in this 007 zone. This is an exciting zone for a couple of reasons. It's one of the reasons that we're excited about this zone is that it's nearing another discovery that they've made. So anytime you can sort of tie these things together, it really helps in the mining operations when you're trying to pull the gold out of the ground. And so this 007, the Emperor Zone, several of their other zones are kind of tying together into something that could be all part of one larger system, and that's what what really gets exciting. So further down in the press release, they had some more details about, sort of in a more technical terms of what I'm talking about here as far as the work that they're doing. They also mentioned that new levels are being established above and below this elevation in preparation for test mining and bulk sampling. So that's a really good sign. The 007 is located approximately 2 kilometers to the northeast of San Gold's operating Rice Lake Mine and Mill, is fully accessible by road, and is accessible from the Hinge Mine decline. The 007 was initially discovered by San Gold's geologists in November 2009, and mine development towards the zone began early in 2010, originating from the Hinge mine. And so then again, they have some more details on there. They have a further down in the press release, they have some maps there that give you some ideas of what things look like from the looking down at the zones. Then they have underground how things look, so you can get sort of a three-dimensional view of the zones and how they're sort of tying together. And so it's a really good press release there for you to do some homework on. And it'll give you some visuals of how things are looking at depth there. It's some of the reasons that we follow San Gold is that they're a gold-focused company. They're in Manitoba, so Canada, it's a very good mining-friendly place. They have been having a lot of exploration success. They're also focusing on enhancing their production profile. It's those are sort of two skill sets there. One is bringing the gold out of the ground. The other is finding it. They've been trying to juggle those two balls, and they're doing a good job of it. And they're going to be doing really focusing in their attention on those two issues as they go forward. And so we're excited about the potential for them to come out with some good numbers from their mining operations, and also from the added drilling success that they've been having. So they've got a really exciting project there. I think that San Gold has the potential to move into that middle tier producer level, and that gets really exciting because there's a lot of good opportunities out there. I've said this before when I've talked about other companies, that middle tier between explorers and producers, the big producers and the smaller explorers, there's been a hollowing out of that category from all the mergers and acquisitions in the last 5 or 6 years, and that's a critically important part of the sector, and because there's not enough companies in there, there's a lot of opportunities there, and we're hoping that's sort of where San Gold moves in the future. And so those are some of the reasons that we like the company. Again, a great place to do your homework on is on their website at sangold.ca. If you're on our website, you can just look for their banner, and that click on the banner and it'll take you to their website for you to do your own homework on the company. So that's a wrap on our chat regarding San Gold. The next company, the final company that we're going to talk about today, is International Tower Hill Mines. Just going to pull up their website. Their website is ithmines.com. On the disclosure, we're not shareholders of the company. They are a featured company in our email newsletter. We started coverage of San Gold on our February 2nd, 2009 edition, which was the 22nd edition of the report. Again, if you look up above me there, you'll find the reports on our website, and that's where you can find that 22nd edition. We also have had them a couple times on our Ustream channel. On Ustream, we had them on September the 2nd and August the 10th. Then on our YouTube channel, we had them on our May 12th show. So now I've gone to their website. Again, that's at ithmines.com. We're looking for 3 press releases. The first one was from, we're looking for is September the 9th. They've got a news section there as one of the tabs, so you just look for that. Then September the 9th, the headline from that press release is International Tower Hill intersects high-grade gold zone and expands new olive zone at Live and Good Gold Deposit in Alaska. The subheadline there was 6.1 meters of 18.2 grams per ton gold and 10.7 meters at 1.4 grams per ton gold in top 30 meters, so right at surface. They had some more holes there that they highlighted. They've got they talk about the technical or some of the details about this emerging core zone high grade trend, and then some of the new discoveries. This new olive zone is looking very exciting. They're getting some very promising grades from that. They have a table there with the drill results. Then they give you some in a news release. They also give you some details on district exploration that's going on, some of the infill drilling program that they're doing with a very extensive table there of their drill holes. Again, they consistently are getting very good results from this project. Then they have a map there. What's really interesting about this map is it's got the surface sampling data on there, and you can sort of see the areas where they've found gold in their surface sampling and some of the higher grade areas. So it gives you a visual of sort of how much more work is to be done on this overall zone, and then what they've been getting from it so far. They give you a good highlights there of their of the Live and Good project, and so that'll help you to get an idea of everything that they're working on. I'm going to go back here to their the next news release that we're looking for is their September 13th edition. And in that edition, the headline from that one is Project Enhancement Options for its Preliminary Economic Study for the Live and Good Gold Deposit. They talk about low capital expenditures, accelerated heap option, and then they got the upscale milling and heap option. So they give you a lot of details about the reasoning of why they're looking at these options and what could enhance those options. They've got a quote in there. I don't have enough time to talk about the quote today, but Jeff Pontius is the president and CEO, and he always does a really great job of explaining what the company is working on and what's in that particular press release. So again, you can have a look at that, and there's a lot of really good details in there. Then we're going to go back here and we're going to look. Then they had another news release out on September the 28th regarding $150 million financing for the company. This company has not had any problems whatsoever raising funds for this project. That's one of the reasons we really like the company. They've got a really large resource of gold that's undeveloped as of yet. They're moving it in that direction. All along, we've sort of felt that one of the prime end games regarding this company was a potential for a takeover. As we're seeing these large financings, we're starting to get the feeling that they might try to bring this towards production themselves, which is very exciting. Again, moving up into that middle tier category I talk about a lot. And so they've got a really great story there. Again, check out their website at ithmines.com, and you can do your own homework, and I think you'll quickly understand why we like this company so much. So that's a wrap on our International Tower Hill mines discussion. Before closing, I'd like to stress this show and our reports are for information purposes only. We aren't making buying or selling recommendations. It's important for you to do your own research and speak with your financial advisors before making any investment decisions. We're always trying to grow our audience, and any help you can give us to get the word out about our shows and our reports and our website, we'd really appreciate that. We also really appreciate you taking the time to watch the show. We know that everybody is very busy these days, and we try to produce a show that brings you helpful, high-quality information and saves you time. On our upcoming show, we're going to be doing another market commentary. Haven't quite figured out if we're doing it on Thursday or Friday, but we'll send you some details on that. If you want to be on our email list, just subscribe above me there, and that way we can keep you up to speed on when we're going to be doing our shows. You can find all of our work on allanberryreports.com. Have a great day.